Hey, this is Jason Creel and you're watching The Lawn Care Life. I want to talk to you about one of the biggest challenges that I'm facing right now in my lawn care business, and I think will be helpful for you guys as well. Stay tuned. So recently I took a trip out of town with a family, and we stayed at a house that had some arcade games in the basement. And so me not being a big video game player anymore, I decided to plug the game in and give it a try, and it was the old classic Miss PacMan. I'm going somewhere with this, okay, so stick with me. This is lawn care related, I promise. And as I played Miss PacMan, of course I was, didn't do that well at first, but as I began playing a few games, I got better and better. And if you remember the game, you basically, Miss PacMan's running around eating the little circles, and you got the little ghost chasing you. And then when you eat the special ball, it makes the ghost turn blue and run away, and you can go eat them and get points. And occasionally a fruit will bounce by, a cherry, a strawberry, an orange, a pretzel, which is not a fruit, but and you get certain points for eating the balls, for eating a ghost, for eating the fruit. Everything gets points and you advance to the next level. Okay, so what does this have to do with lawn care? Well, you know what I felt like recently is that I feel like I'm in the middle of a Miss PacMan game. Okay, what I mean by that is there's a lot going on, there's a lot of things you're trying to accomplish, and every level you advance, what happens? The ghosts are going faster. When you eat the little circle ball, they don't stay blue as long. Everything's moving faster, they're chasing you faster, and it gets harder and harder and more difficult. And in the lawn care business, when you start off, what happens is you're like, well, I've got 10 customers, okay, and I'm working by myself, and I'm just mowing these yards, and this is, it rained today and it rained tomorrow, but that's no big deal. I've got plenty of time to get these 10 yards done, and everything goes fine. But as your business begins to grow, what happens? Everything seems to move faster, like in the PacMan game. And that's what I'm experiencing right now, and I thought some of you could relate. And what happens is, as things go faster, you think, well, what am I gonna focus on? Like in the game, I wanna focus on eating all the balls and going to the next level. I wanna focus on eating the ghost. I wanna focus on getting the fruit. And that's what happens in the lawn biz. What am I gonna focus on? Am I gonna focus on doing perfect work to the neglect of my marketing? Am I gonna focus on marketing all the time to the neglect of my work? Am I gonna focus on, having the best employees ever? Matching 401k plan for them, 6 weeks paid vacation, all the benefits, paid cell phone, paid, company vehicle, to the neglect of my finances where we, might go bankrupt type deal. There's a lot of things that you can get overly focused on, and what I'm realizing is, and I think this is true in the lawn business, a lot of it, once you get going in the lawn biz, is not about how well you can mow somebody's lawn or kill their weeds or whatever. That almost becomes the easy part. What is the difficult part is juggling everything that is thrown at you from a business/personal standpoint. So for me, when I go out of town on a short vacation, basically a long weekend, it's a juggling match. You come back and you're like, okay, I got to get caught up. I got this person, I'm supposed to go look at their yard. I've got 5 quotes to give. I need to get all my yards done. I got a fertilizer shipment coming in. I got, baseball games, daughter's piano recital, gymnastics. It's not just business, there's family things going on too. And it becomes difficult to juggle. And so, you think, well, I want to provide excellent service, so I'm going to run over here and give this guy a quote because he just called 15 minutes ago and I want to be the first one there. Well, you could do that, and you might spend all day driving. I went and gave him a quote, he had a complaint, so I went and looked at that, and how many yards they get done today? 0, okay? So that's not good. Or you could say, you know what, I'm going to be the best at providing all the service, and you don't get over there to give a quote and you don't get the customer. So it's a juggling match. And what I think can happen is you can go on one extreme or the other. You can say, all right, it's a juggling match to get everything done, to not neglect my family, which can be, one of the things you got to juggle is how to juggle family with business, or how to juggle my employees, how to juggle customers, all the things that need done. Well, you don't want to be, somebody that just juggles one ball really good. I mean, anybody can do that. I can just toss one ball up and catch it all day long. Same time, you don't want to be somebody who's trying to juggle 12 balls and dropping about 8 of them. Okay, that's not good either. Actually, you'd still be juggling 4, so that'd be pretty good. But you get the point. The point is, you've got to learn what can you handle as a human being / business owner. Not get so overly focused on one area of life / business that you neglect the others. And at the same time, you don't want to just be mediocre at everything and not really good at something, you know. So that's why I tell people sometimes it might be better when you start your business just to focus on one thing. Okay, not juggling one ball. I'm saying, you know, let's say I'm gonna just cut grass. Okay, well, let's get that going and established before I, you know, start doing irrigation repair and aeration and weed control and fertilization and, you know, building gazebos and outdoor fireplaces. Okay, you know, it becomes difficult to manage all that. Now, once you get that established, I don't care if you want to start building outdoor fireplaces. I'd love for you to build one at my house. You know, I don't know if I can afford it, but I'd love to have one. The point is, you got to learn what you can handle, how to manage your business, and I'll tell you, it really and truly, this is the biggest challenge for me in my own personal business, how to get this done without working 80 hours a week, because then what's happening? You're probably neglecting your family and other priorities that are also important in your life other than just your business. As always, let me hear from you guys in the comments. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. There's hundreds of other videos that relate to lawn care business and how to be successful. Check out these suggested videos popping up now. Thanks a lot.